Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for dropping by. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you my experience using Shopify and Fiverr this week. I hope this is going to be helpful to you, and so let's begin. Let's begin with the background on why I decided to try Shopify. I wanted to see if I can get into creating residual or passive income in the background and sort of my own business so that I can fully prepare for my retirement and golden years. That's really the main reason. Think outside of the box, go beyond my comfort zone, try things that I haven't tried before, which is building my own e-commerce website and then learn how to market the products and learn how to grow the business and see where it goes. Friday night, I decided to create a Shopify account, and then I decided to learn about what kind of connections or what kind of accounts that I need to set up so that I could create the stores. As a rundown, here's what I did. I went to Shopify, I did the 14-day trial, I created my account, I created my store, and then I decided where I'm gonna get the items from my store. After I did that, I realized that I need Oberlo. Oberlo is the application that works with Shopify to get the products from the distributor where I want to get the products from. And then it will start importing those product information into Shopify. So after creating Shopify account, I created an Oberlo account. And in the Oberlo account, I set up where I will be getting the items that I want to sell. I chose AliExpress as the distributor of the products that I want to sell. Once I created my account in Oberlo, I was doing it in the Chrome web browser. I had to tell Chrome that I will add it as an extension within Chrome. And imagine you're going to oberlo.com, you're setting up your account, and then you will be asked to install that app as an extension into your Chrome web browser. So then it becomes easy with Oberlo. What happens is use it to select the products in AliExpress that I want to sell in a very easy manner. I created a Shopify account, and then I created an Oberlo account, and I already have an AliExpress account, and then I installed the Oberlo app in the Google Chrome web browser as an extension to make it easy for me to select the product within AliExpress that I want to add into Oberlo and eventually from Oberlo add to Shopify. I think that entire process is easy and intuitive if you're into computers. Like, my job is in information technology, so I know a lot about HTML coding, I know a lot about programming and then frames and all that. So I'm very, very familiar with the process there, and therefore creating the account was easy for me. The Shopify interface where it shows you, where you can create a website, select the template, and then set up the templates for the website is also easy for me because I'm familiar with WordPress, I'm familiar with Blogspot, and so nothing is new. It was very intuitive. I didn't have to spend time watching videos on how to create and what to click and where to go. When you're using Shopify, if you're very new, you're not really very computer savvy or technology savvy, you have not had any experience with Blogspot or WordPress or anything like that, maybe it will be hard for you to do it. But if you're into those things and it's already had some experience doing that kind of stuff, setting up themes and navigation settings, domain settings, then it will be easy for you. In Oberlo, it's the same thing. It's really easy. I just signed up. It's free. You don't have to pay anything. And then within the app, it's very easy to import products from your distributor website. There you can upload a CSV file, or you can directly go to the distributor website, which in this case is AliExpress. And once I installed the Oberlo extension into the Chrome, I'm in AliExpress, and as I am viewing a product that I want to sell in Shopify, I can actually see a button that's called Oberlo, And then what happens is, as I'm browsing it, if I want that product, I just click the button Oberlo, and then it goes into Oberlo. That product information and everything goes into my Oberlo account or dashboard, goes into the import list of Oberlo. And then from there, I can configure it to have the name that I want, the description that I want, the pricing that I want. And then once I save in Oberlo, I can say then push into Shopify. And once I do that, then that item in Oberlo becomes now visible in Shopify. You log into Shopify, there is a menu called products, and then you now see the product within Shopify. And then within Shopify, if you want to start showing that product on your website, all you have to do is, of course, set up the descriptions, the titles that you want, the pictures that you want to show on the website, but set it actually to a status of active. And then once a product is active within Shopify, then you can literally see it in the website in Shopify. So that was really the entire process of configuration. It was very easy for me. Let's talk about Shopify. I was learning about how do I make the terms and conditions, or the privacy policy, or the shipping and return. I googled Shopify terms and condition, and they can actually generate generic terms and condition, privacy and policy, handling, shipping and returns pages, pages for your code for you. So I did that. When you go to those websites that says Shopify generate, it is actually a Shopify kind of a website where it would say, tell me your store, and then I will generate for you the terms and conditions. When you go to those websites, what they will do is it will generate the terms and condition and the privacy and the shipping or whatever you want it to generate, and then it will send you a link into your email. So I started configuring my Shopify maybe around 6 p.m. on Friday? So I was done in about 3 hours. I already have a website. I have a homepage. I uploaded about 32 products. I have collections of the products that I was able to organize my collections of the products. I have an about page, a contact page. So now you have the homepage, about page, contact page. Have the terms and conditions, shipping and handling, and the private policy. So I had all those 6 pages. The only thing I did not do is really sign up for a domain name, and therefore my Shopify is still this my store name.shopify.com. So that was easy. In Oberlo, how do I get the payment for me? Like once I get my profits right, and I did the same thing for Shopify. So I started going into AliExpress. I browsed the products, and then I would click the Oberlo button on the page if I want that product. And then when I do that, that product goes into the import list within the Oberlo website or application. And then so I started just building my import list. And then once I had all of the products that I think I want to pioneer or introduce in my website in Shopify, I went into Oberlo's import list. And I went into each product and I set the price of each of the product that I want. And what I mean by that is how much do I want to sell them? What is the title of the product that I want to show within Shopify? What are the pictures that I want to use in Shopify? So it's very cool that after you add it into Oberlo would literally pull all the information from AliExpress, all the pictures available in AliExpress for that product, and then in Oberlo you can configure the information. You can decide the title. You can go with the titles that came from AliExpress, or you can set your own. You can set your markup price, and then you can even select the pictures that you want to use for your Shopify. So once you configure all of that, you save, and then you say bring into my Shopify, and then it will appear in the Shopify. Oberlo and AliExpress wise, I think that the interface is very, very easy. It was actually fun just looking for products and then selecting them, and then going into Oberlo and editing the titles, the description, the pricing. You get to decide, okay, if this is the cost, how much would I want to mark it up, and then what kind of shipping you want. So there again, it would be easy for you to go into Oberlo and AliExpress, if you kind of like familiar with some of these terms or some of this configuration, but if you're very, very new in computers and you don't know anything about how to set up these things, you have not had an experience, maybe it will be a challenge for you. You may need someone to set it up for you. I have my Shopify site. I have the Oberlo working that allows me to pull products in AliExpress into my site. I thought I want to generate traffic, or I wanna try the ads. So this is where the Fiverr, Fiverr.com comes, and this is where I had a lot of lessons learned. Okay, so I went into Fiverr and I looked up Shopify marketing or Shopify search engine optimization. And I found this guy, and he said that for this amount of money, going to promote my URL or the website to several people, and then to generate traffic into the into my website. Without knowing anything, I was very naive. I just said, okay, go. I just picked the one that is $20 that would just drive traffic to my website for about 3 days. I thought, okay, $20 is not bad, so I placed that order. But upon placing the order, I was asked to provide a promo flyer, give me the promo wordings or verbiage that you want to use for your promotion, what kind of audience you want to target, and stuff like that, which clearly I did not prepare for. I emailed the seller in Fiverr and I just asked him to say, what do you mean by this? Because I'm really new to this, guys, right? I'm new to marketing and I'm not an entrepreneur. This is my first trial into this world of building an e-commerce website. So I was like asking the guy, what do you mean by this? What do you mean by marketing analysis? What do you mean by target audience? What do you mean by promo flyer? And then he told me that the pictures that I gave him is not going to set him up for success. So basically I said, okay, so what do you recommend? So then he told me for $120, I can create all of those for you. So I thought, okay, $120 instead of me spending a lot of time, I think that's good enough. So at this point, right, so I've already paid this guy $26, waiting for that order to promote. But because I don't have the promotional flyers, he cannot really do the promotion job. So then I agreed to $120, and this guy was very good because this was Saturday morning in my time, around Saturday afternoon, I already got the first review of the flyer and then the sort of the wording that he's going to do for the ad campaign. However, I did not really like what he did, but when I saw what he did, it actually gave me an idea of what a promotional flyer is. It's really literally like, imagine if you want to advertise something, you have a one-pager, you've got logos and then the theme and then some wordings to attract customers into your website is basically it, right? And again, it's very new to me. I don't know if I had the talent for it, but I have a bit of an artistic side of me. So when I saw what he did, I wasn't happy. I told him I did not like the color. It doesn't match the feel of the website or what I'm trying to sell. So I started making my own. So I actually spent about 2 to 3 hours making my own flyer, did a couple revisions, even my own wordings for the flyer, and then after 4 hours going back and forth with this person in Fiverr, I finally got to the flyer that I want, and I finally got to the promotional set of wordings or press that I want. And then I told him I could go ahead and do the marketing. I paid him $126, not necessarily to do the job that I want, but to help me figure out what does it really mean, how to create a flyer. So I learned how to create the flyer. Eventually, we did not use what he made, but it triggered in me what I really want into my flyer, what are the words that I want to use. And so even if it was a hefty, I felt like I overpaid $126 to that. I felt that I'm just going to charge it into experience, and I learned to create a flyer and then some sort of wording for my campaign. By this time, I've already paid $20 for the promotion, and I already paid 120. That's a lot. That's 140 already. While that's going on, I'm still looking at my website in Shopify, and I saw that there are marketing apps that are available there. So one is Facebook, one is Microsoft Marketing. And really what it does is, if you connect your Shopify to your Facebook account, then you can literally also enable the shopping within the Facebook app. Whatever you add into your Shopify, it will start appearing in the Facebook, and people can actually also shop through Facebook. Then the Microsoft Marketing ad is, you can tell Microsoft Marketing to say, I want, push those bings. Like when people are searching on the website, sometimes you know how there's an ad, sponsored ads that come up and they're on the top of the page. And I can actually do that. So here's what I did. I decided, okay, I'm going to spend money here too. I went into Shopify. I added the application called Microsoft Marketing. And then when I added that, I created a marketing account using my Microsoft email account. And then while I'm creating, it asked me questions about what is your business, how much are you willing to pay, who is your target audience, and stuff like that. So I decided, okay, I'm not gonna spend a lot of money here. I just decided $5 a day for the next 6 days, so that's $30. So I invested $30 on Microsoft marketing campaign, which it would only just try to push my website into the searches, and then it will just try to drive traffic in the next 6 days, and it will charge me $30. So at this point, I have now invested $170 into this thing. Okay, Facebook side, I went into my personal account on Facebook, and I created a page of my business, and then within the page, I just made sure that I'm the admin, and I started setting up the page and putting some postings in there. However, when I started clicking, because I wanted to create ads, it said that I am restricted and not allowed to create ads, only because Facebook saw that I have unusual activity in my Facebook account, and therefore they disabled the ad. So I'm now waiting for them to enable the ad support within Facebook. So the setup, again, if you are computer savvy, is a lot easy, but if you're not, I think you will need someone to just set it up for you. Here's the main thing, guys. From Friday all the way to now, it's Sunday, I just felt that this was the longest 3 days of my life, only because it was very new to me. I'm not the type of person that is comfortable investing money and not really knowing how that money is going to come back. Again, it's not like a big amount of money, but it's like, the 3 days felt like already 2 weeks. And I was telling my husband, I don't know if I can actually do this. It's like, oh my God, it's so busy. He's like, what do you mean? When you just started? And then I was so immersed in the world of what I was doing. My head was so full of what I needed to do and the things that I need to learn, and then the pressure of me investing money and then not knowing where it's gonna go. Whereas my husband he's just seeing me from outside of the bubble, right? But it made me feel good, scared, and excited all at the same time. There were times during the day that I felt, oh my God, I can't wait. And I was looking at my dashboard of sales. I actually had one sale in my Shopify. I had like $57 sale. And I'm still in my trial period of Shopify. I learned that you really need to plan this out. Like, what's your website? What's the name and all that. I didn't do a lot of those. So I think I'm a bit scared around there. But what I'm saying is, it's a lot of work and time at the start, but I'm thinking that, how karma is. Anything you put into something, and when you're so passionate and committed to it, that it will come back to you 100-fold. So I think that this commitment and hard work will pay off somehow. and sometimes there's discomfort in not knowing how it's going to pan out. I know a lot of things make sense when you look back, but when you don't know what's going to happen in the future, there's just a little bit of anxiety there. Again, lessons learned: Shopify easy to use, Oberlo easy to use, AliExpress with Oberlo easy to use, Microsoft advertising easy to set up. There were other things that I don't understand about Microsoft Merchant. I only set up my marketing ad separately within the Microsoft marketing website instead of managing that within the Shopify, because I just don't know how to link both right now and set up. What else did I learn? If you use Fiverr, please ask the sellers for sample work. I was so naive. I did not ask them for sample work before agreeing to paying them $100 or $120. If I had known that they have the sample work, if I had spent more time researching about promotion flyers and words, I could have used that $120 for marketing, like driving traffic into my website. Just be prepared with the e-commerce. It's a lot of work at the start, especially if you're new to the e-commerce, which I am. It's a bit overwhelming for me, but at the same time very exciting, especially I made my first sale on a trial period. I also learned that when you're on a trial period of Shopify, you cannot really make fulfillment, or you cannot have your customers check out if you don't attach a credit card payment into your Shopify account, even if this is a trial period. So I had to do that. And I signed up for the $29 plan right now, the monthly plan. I'm a little tired, scared, exhausted, excited, anxious, but inspired all at the same time over the weekend. I don't know if any one of you watching this video have tried dabbling into e-commerce, and did you feel the way I feel? Did you have the same experience? What did you do? How much did you invest? I remember before I made the decision on Friday to try Shopify, I was watching a few Shopify YouTube videos, and they were saying, oh, I did this in Shopify and then I earned this money. Now I'm earning $30,000 a month and all that. But these people, they make it sound like it's so easy, but it's actually a lot of work. So if I am a 9-to-5 corporate worker, I'm a mom, I'm a parent, I'm a wife, it's like literally from Friday night all the way to Sunday, I felt like I ignored the dog, I ignored my son and my husband a tiny bit, because I was so busy doing what I want, or what I was doing. But am I happy? I'm happy, and I feel like I'm in control. I feel like there's a lot of accountability and responsibility, but I also felt like this is really interesting because it's happening when I'm already like a parent and a wife, and I have a family. I have to spend time with them. If I was single, maybe I would not have felt this way, but it's just different time of my life right now when I'm trying this. Guys, I hope this was helpful for you, and if you have any experience dabbling with Shopify and all of that, let me know. Just put that in the comment or send me some messages. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll hope to see you in the next video. Meantime, stay safe, stay positive. I hope all your dreams come true. Peace out, and I hope you like and subscribe in my channel. Thank you. Take care, guys. Bye.